Hello, human family. How are you? I hope everyone is well. You guys, today I came across a very interesting video about a narcissistic mother who told the most vicious lies you can imagine. These lies are criminal. Now, everyone lies. I would be disingenuous if I sat here and said I'd never tell lies. We all tell lies to not hurt people's feelings or to prevaricate around something. But the difference between a normal person's lies and a narcissist's lies are quite significant. Narcissists lie to do ultimate damage, to destroy, to tear down, to diminish a person, to destroy a person's reputation. This mother should be in jail for the lies that she told. So let's dive into the clip real quick, because I think you'll find this quite extraordinary. And in Great Britain and most parts of Europe, they actually have laws that you go to jail for this type of stuff. And they're finally starting to put those into legislation in America, because these things are really criminal and have the same effect as violence, but differently. I am a starch advocate for putting people in jail for these types of lies, and I think after you see this video, you will concur. So let's dive in.
Today, we're going to clean up the infection. We're going to tell the truth. Mr. Monzel, in your lie detector test, you were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no. And the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it.
Yeah.
You see, this poor man was accused of raping his daughter and even was arrested for it. And his daughters were under the impression that he did and that he didn't. And this went on for over 25 years. 25 years, and literally ruined this man's reputation, tortured him internally and psychologically, damaged his daughters, all because of one narcissistic mother. These things are just as damaging as the real physical effect of sexual abuse. All of the latest psychology shows that brainwashing a child that they've been hurt by the other parent is just as damaging as the real thing happening. Our imagination is very powerful. This woman is a monster. And I'm amazed at how corporate media and how most people always give these women a pat on the back. I won't even show how it ends with being empathetic towards the mother and wanting her to seek therapy and get her healthy. This woman should be in jail. If a man does something like this, they should be in jail. This is a crime. Psychological abuse is even more damaging than physical abuse. We are in such a touchy-feely forgiveness. Everybody's okay. I'm okay. You're okay. Forgiveness. Fuck that. These are criminal offenses. I take this very personally because of my own experiences in life. Take a look at the response from this woman when she realizes she failed the lie detector test and has to confess what she did to her family. Just utterly vulgar.
Today, we're going to clean up the infection. We're going to tell the truth. Mr. Monzel, in your lie detector test, You were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no. And the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it.
Well, I felt they always did know it.
You felt they always did know it. And didn't speak it because?
They didn't know no better. They wasn't told no different.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, did you make up or exaggerate any stories with the intention to harm Monzel? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. Then he asked you, did you say something to the effect of, I'm gonna make sure you're never happy again? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. So Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Monzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you didn't do it?
And what is it that he could have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie. It was a lie.
Do you see the projection there? How she threw everything she was feeling and put it onto him. After such an egregious, vulgar lie and such destruction to a man's life and her own children, she projects all of that to him. You just witnessed narcissistic projection in real lifetime. Absolutely astonishing. These people are as bad as it gets.
And you told it. And you gotta own it.
I'm sorry. I need you to say that you did not rape your girls. I need to hear it come out your mouth the way I've always heard it, Ma.
I apologize for accusing you of raping them. Please forgive me.
You don't have to forgive her. You don't have to.
I cannot accept your apology because it's not sincere. Deep down, I know that you didn't believe that. You knew I had no sexual desires for my children. For 25 years, this thing has broken me. You don't know. It has affected my life in ways I can't even count. The things that you did. This is not no game. This is these children's lives. And it's just a demon in you that you need to deal with.
Did you notice he said a demon that you have to deal with? You see, we grossly underestimate what a narcissist is and how these type of people operate. And anyone that wants sympathy towards a narcissist are either a narcissist or completely ignorant to what these people are. And it's hard to fathom what they are unless you are a target of these people. It's unfathomable for most people to really grasp how evil and how lowlife and vulgar these type of people are. That's why I sometimes say at the end of my shows, it's far better to be abused, fooled and tricked by a narcissist, even torn down and abused by a narcissist, than to be a narcissist. These people are 100% evil. They don't care. And if you don't understand that, it is hard to fathom that you cannot have the same ethics and value system towards them as you do other people. That's why forgiveness is not warranted here. Would you partner with Satan? With the devil? With a demon? Absolutely not. I have no sympathy, not a care in the world for these types of people. Like I say, when you love them, show forgiveness, give them any kind of kindness, it's like giving water or feeding a gremlin. They become worse. And the older they get, the worse they are. Just look at this evil woman's face. As they get older, you can see it physically on these people. They are pure 100% feces. They're pieces of shit. And they do not care about anyone or anything except mollifying the thirst for narcissistic supply through gaslighting, manipulating, destroying someone's life, destroying someone's reputation, which means destroying their life. They are criminal. So this is what I'm talking about when I say you cannot have the same ethics. Forgiveness is for you. You don't want to hold on to that anger and hurt. You want to laugh and love again. There's a quote by Nelson Mandela, and I'm butchering this, but he said when he walked out of prison, he knew he had to forgive or he would be creating another prison inside of him. I don't think when you're dealing with narcissists that you need to forgive them, but you certainly need to let go of the hate and the umbrage towards them. But to forgive them or bring kindness their way, absolutely not, in my opinion. Doesn't mean that you seek revenge, doesn't mean that you destroy them. If they come after you, you got to handle your business. God help the next narcissist that comes into my life and tries to destroy it. God help them. But my point here is that you certainly protect yourself. But forgiveness is relevant for people who make mistakes, for people who tell what I want to call ordinary lies. There was a time in my life where I said to myself, I literally had to say, I have to stop lying so much because I was telling so many lies. I'm being very honest and candid here, but they weren't these types of lies. They weren't lies that were intentionally trying to hurt other people. They weren't lies that would destroy other people's reputation and lives. We all lie. And you're a liar if you're saying, I never lie. Every human being that walks this earth tells a lie. Even if it's, how are you feeling today? And you feel like a bowl of shit, but you tell the person, oh, it's a wonderful day. We hide through lies. We hide our pain. We hide our anxiety. We prevaricate around things with lies. And you know what that's called? Normal. That's a normal human being. Lying is a part of our existence. But what separates our lies from a narcissist's lies are their lies are the intent to destroy and to hurt and to cause as much pain as humanly possible to their target. And for a lot of people, it's unfathomable. And as I stated earlier, people who want empathy for these types of people are either narcissists or completely oblivious and ignorant to what these people are. So if you've been the target of one of these people and been abused by a narcissist, please don't feel bad that you don't want to forgive them. That is a normal way of feeling. All of this touchy love stuff, it does not work with them. You have to have a whole different set of ethics and values. that create the proper boundaries. Who would want to forgive someone that destroys their own children? That's the unforgivable to me. You can cause harm to me, but when you hurt innocent, vulnerable creatures or people, I got nothing for you. I cannot break bread with you. I want nothing to do with you. You are sheer freaking evil. So, the takeaway here, fam, is don't feel guilty about not wanting to forgive a narcissist that has done horrific things to you. You are not a bad person for that, and you will thrive and you will not create bad karma from that. But you don't want to hold on to the umbrage and see red. See, that's what they want. They want you to lose your ability to feel, to love, to laugh, to live. And if you give that away, they've won. So you want to go back into yourself, heal that trauma, and there's a process. And in this path to being fully alive again, time is your ally, not your enemy. And it's going to take time to heal from these things. This man in another clip, which I'm not going to show, he was crying still 25 years later. That's the kind of damage this stuff does. That's why it's criminal. We have given women, especially women, and I don't want to isolate because men do these kind of things to families too, and both should be punished. But there is a free pass for narcissistic mothers who do the most damaging things to their family to just let it go. And please don't misconstrue. I'm not saying that fathers don't get away with this kind of stuff too. It's all right not to forgive. It's all right to have a different set of ethics and values for these types of people because they are not fully human. There is something very evil inside these people, and they do not warrant, in my opinion, the same type of ethics and values and treatments that we would give other people who make mistakes, tell lies, or hurt us. So, I hope that helps you out today. I hope this was valuable information. Thanks for dropping by, you guys. I got nothing for love for you. And this is a perfect example of why it's better to be fooled and tricked by a narcissist, even abused and hurt and destroyed by a narcissist, than to be a narcissist. This is a clear example of that. Until next time, you guys, I'll see you on the next video. I'm Darren Green. This was Fully Alive, and I'm out.